an encounter when I was 13. I was dating this girl who's an actress, and we were on the Warner Brothers studios. And I said, I'm going to use the restroom, and I got lost. And I kept looking in the corner of the back of the sound set, and there were black people. They were all facing at a gate, which freaks me out. So another guy comes back and he goes, "Hey, do you need help finding the bathroom?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." So he started showing me. I go, "Hey, what's up with those people in the corner?" And he said, "What people?" I said, "There's 5 or 6, and they're staring at that corner facing away from us." And he goes, "Man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't see anything." I'm like, "Okay." And I was like, "Just shut up from there."
Welcome back to the Jupiter Podcast. I'm your host, Tom Franklin, and today we have on Daniel J. Williams from the Cryptid Wranglers Podcast. He's a co-host over there, had me on recently, and yeah, so we're just, supporting each other, and I was like, man, you got to come on. He's like, hey, let's do that. I was sick last week. He was so kind as to understand that, and now he's here today. If it's your first time coming to the show, please do me a favor and think about like and subscribe. Hopefully I get to earn that subscription today. That helps us out immensely over here. I will never ask for you to do anything else but to do that. All the links down in the description below, not only for this show as well as Daniel's Cryptid Wrangler Podcast. You can find all those links down below. You can find t-shirts. You can go, all my social medias are over there. If you want to reach out to me and you have a story you want to tell, you have something to get off your chest, is the place to do it. And you can do that by reaching out to me at theeyejupiterpodcast@gmail.com. So with all that out of the way, let's welcome to the Eye of Jupiter, Mr. Daniel J. Williams.
Hello.
Hello, sir. How good evening. How are you today? You're doing this whole lurch thing. I'm digging it. Go for
it. Yeah. I love it in that Lethal Weapon when they say, "Oh, not a very sharp blade, and he's now not a very sharp face anymore." So he's all cut up. But yeah. So
I always call those movies. Let's mess up Danny. What's the name of that actor? Danny. What's
Danny Glover.
Let's fuck up Danny Glover's house, because every time there's something happening, he's getting an addition put on. They came and burnt his house up. They came and blew up his toilet at one time. I'm like, damn, dude, this guy needs some homeowner insurance, man. So
can't afford it out here in California. Trust me.
No, that's why we go to places like Mexico. Daniel, thanks for coming on, man. Please do me a favor. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, where we can find
you. Nobody special. I guess I've got 5 of the Cryptid Wrangler groups now. Paranormal, UAP, what is the other one? Wrangler Encounters, where it's just encounters from aliens, Bigfoot, Dogman, whatever.
And these are all found on Facebook. These are found on Facebook.
All on Facebook. And I've got some things coming up with some people. I'm not even trying to hide.
We're not going to name drop, dude. We got good friends.
No,
we got good friends in high and low places. They're all over the place. Supporting our shows. And so tell me a little bit about your podcast, man. I was recently on to tell people about that.
Yeah, had a great show. It was really light, so it was kind of really nice too having you on.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I'm still at the point where everything's new, so it's kind of like that button, answer this phone at this, you know what I mean? So it's I had done it a while back, and I just had some people that were just crappy. These are liars.
Yeah, you're doing lives, aren't you?
Yep, lives Fridays at 5s.
Right. So when you're doing the lives, you have to look over here where the people are writing. Questions are coming up. You have to make sure the questions fit with what's being talked about at the moment. Staying engaged, listening, and also staying engaged. So you have to kind of split your head in two, which is why I hope they bring back these mental institutions. We need help over here.
Oh, no kidding. My gosh, man.
So where did this whole fascination come with cryptids, man? How did this begin for you? What's the genesis of this whole situation for you?
I started out way back about 20 years ago when I was watching Josh Gates's Destination Truth with all the cryptid monsters and stuff on there too, and I kind of just liked it from that, and just kept reading and looking stuff up. And little did I know there was a huge community out there,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's fun, but it's kind of one of those things where if you have somebody really really important on, you're just like, okay, how do I look like I'm not looking down the whole time while I'm talking to somebody up here?
You got to get So being new to the podcasting scene, man, it's not a big deal. Just stay out of your head, stay in the moment, just be open, bro, and it'll come out naturally. And that you have this very glowing personality, and people are going to attach themselves to it. So don't worry about that so much. Now, I mean, like, so why the fascination with cryptid? It's just like an interest of yours, or what happened?
It just kind of caught my interest, and I just kind of started going on, more and more, and learning more and more. And it's like, I think it was like 10 years ago, I saw that Ronnie LeBlanc was going to be at one of the conferences out here. And so I went in, talked to him, the coolest guy. And he said, come on, let's go grab something to eat. And we sat down, and he goes, you need to jump into this right now. I'm like, just moving back from Colorado, trying to repair a relationship I screwed up. And he goes, you need to do this. And I went home and I started podcasting.
Just gleaning from the conversation and your interest in it, he realized that you're the kind of person that should be doing something. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, because he had just finished season 1 at Expedition Bigfoot, so he was really like the guy I wanted to be, and he supported me the whole way. Talk to him every once in a while. He's super busy, of course. And yeah, I still thank him every once in a while of, hey, thanks for getting me into this, because there's a lot of crappy things that happened. And so him having your back, it's like, this is what I need to be doing. So.
I mean, it's always best not to, like, dude, life is that, dude. I mean, how are you supposed to know the good if there is no bad? So, but the thing is, you can't just focus your attention to that, because when you stare into the abyss stares back at you. So when doing these kind of things, just always go back to that childlike, what is that over there? Fascination. Yeah. And if you stay with that, dude, people are going to just be like, shit, dude, I wanted to ask that question. Damn, dude, that was great. And that's the whole thing, man. And and being lighthearted about it, trying to make people feel comfortable when they come on, and all that all works out, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. So, like, I mean, so cryptids, interesting. So what cryptids are you interested in?
Well, first of all, I started off with the paranormal for 40 years.
Oh, that's right. Let's get into that, dude. Good.
Yeah, I've been researching on that for 40 years. I had an encounter when I was 13. I was dating this girl who was an actress, and we were on the Warner Brothers studios. And I said, I'm going to use the restroom, and I got lost. And I kept looking in the corner of the back of the sound set, and there were black people. They were all facing at a gate, which freaks me out. And I'm already weirded out. And so another guy comes back, and he goes, hey, do you need help finding the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, man. So he started showing me. I go, hey, what's up with those people in the corner? And he said, what people? I said, there's 5 or 6, and they're staring at that corner facing away from us. And he goes, man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't see anything. I'm like, okay. And I was like, just shut up from there.
Did you look over as he was saying this? He doesn't see it, and you're looking at the same time as he's
exactly.
You're both looking in the same direction. You see it, he doesn't.
Yeah, because we were in the very back. So we were at the very back of the studio gates, and I couldn't figure it out. And he said to me, hey, by the way, there was a fire here about 15 years ago. A lot of people died. Okay, that's great. Now I'm already freaked out. And I couldn't talk to my parents about it because they were sworn Christians.
So, I mean, let's go ahead and circle back just a little bit, if you
Yeah.
don't mind. Like, so you're there, you're talking to the guy, he doesn't see it, and you just kind of just meander away, or just walk backwards away from it, or what did you do?
I thought maybe it was some sort of cult thing or whatnot, but
Oh,
they
you
were all,
had this. Oh, wow. And when you mean by
that's
black
what I
people,
was
do you mean
thinking.
like shadows or like African Americans? What do you mean?
No, no, shadow people. I mean, these were solid shadow people
Okay, you
to
got to
the
make sure
point
you
where,
differentiate that, because
oh yeah,
I'm not talking about any racial aspects or anything. What I'm
no,
saying is that we have to make sure we got to get down to the brass tacks of what you saw, man, because it's very
exactly,
interesting. Right.
exactly, and
So full-fledged apparitional black figures.
5 to 6 of them, yeah, right at the corner of the gate. And I meant to ask somebody else about it, but I just kind of went and sat down, didn't think anything about it.
Was it the outline of the people, or were they
No, no,
just
no,
like
these were solid apparitions.
like
Solid.
you and me, like standing here, but you can see like features,
Oh
and
yeah.
were they
Well,
wearing clothes, or
they were all wearing clothes. They were probably 50, 60 yards away. So they were out there still,
Mhm.
but it, I'm just going to shut up because I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. And I'm looking dumb doing it. And
Okay, yeah, that's
you get a
uncomfortable.
lot of haters, especially in the paranormal, you know?
Yeah, I don't really care anymore. I've been seeing all the murky mudslinging backwater,
Yeah.
red carpet stuff, and it's just like I always
Yeah.
found, the people who are, with me, you included, many others, we just say, like, they let them do that stuff. Whenever this stuff comes to me, you have two options. You can just confront it straight on and just be completely honest with you. Look, dude, I'm not into that. Hey, lady, I don't care what you're doing. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
not, just because I can even be a close friend of mine and he's arguing with somebody. I'm not going to do it, man.
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
going
don't
to
go
do
there.
it. I'm not going to do it because when you vouch for somebody, there's like this thing, I have good friends I will vouch for. Like, if we're in the room and someone's like confronting you there, yeah, I'm going to do something, of
Yeah.
course. But like, when it comes to this, like, oh, this person is this and this person that, man, I don't get involved in that
Yeah.
shit. Life is too short, dude. The hell with all that.
Exactly. We all have our niches and stuff that we're
Yeah, that we're
into.
interested in. Yeah. Yeah.
But I asked
Yeah,
my
please.
grandmother. Yeah, I asked my grandmother and I said, the weirdest thing happened. And she said, okay. And I said, there were these black, entirely black, black. I mean, like darker than black, um, people standing at the gate. And she said, okay. So I kind of went on and she said, it skipped a generation. It was supposed to hit your mom, but it hit you. So you're a sensitive and an empath, and you're going to see stuff like that all the time.
Okay. How do
And
you deal
I,
with that?
yeah,
How did you deal with that psychologically, knowing that, like, say you go back to school, you're 13, I think you said something of that nature. You go to
yeah,
school and you notice is now, it's everyday life for you. And
oh yeah,
you're still under doing long division, whatever the hell people do with the 13. I don't know. Uh,
I, I
and
think
then
it was junior high.
junior
Yeah, I
high,
think it was
you're
junior
probably,
high.
yeah, you're probably somewhere near like algebra one, maybe. Okay, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
The hell
right.
with the X, dude. The hell with X. You mean the X files?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
The one little
how do
file
you
where you just put everybody else's name down
I
where you
could
have problems
never
with them.
me, you remember I was telling your show, me, it was 8 years old. I just
Yeah,
never it was better for me to emotionally shut myself off from it. And
yeah,
just it wasn't like I was pretending, because it just didn't be it wasn't in the forefront of my consciousness. I kind of pushed it back
exactly.
there. I go, I know I saw it, and you're not going to change my mind if you bring it up, because I know I saw what I
Exactly.
saw. But at the same time,
Yeah,
I'm not going to bring it up either. And now I'm like,
exactly.
hey, have you ever seen a ghost?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit,
Yeah,
a
kind of.
couple.
Yeah. Okay. So your grandmother says it skips a generation. So what did she tell you about it?
She said that we can see things that other people can't. We can hear things that other people can't. And I'm just going, what is we? What you keep refraining to you
You got
and
a turd
me
in your
being
pocket? What's
we.
going on? We got a turd in your
You're
pocket?
my
What's this we stuff?
grandmother. Yeah. Well, and she was a French war bride too. So you know, she had seen war.
Your grandfather picked her up while he was over there in the conflicts of
Yeah.
World War II.
Well, my
Interesting.
first
Okay.
grandfather, who used to work for, I don't know, the higher ups, and he would go to court and read people's handwritings, the way it's got the loops and everything. And that was
Right.
his thing, as a legal
Is
guy to do that. I'm not even
is
sure
it a
what the heck it's
is it,
called.
I think is it a cartographer?
I think that's maps.
What the hell? Okay, you might be right.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna fact check myself. Please continue.
Yeah, no. It's so she wanted what I saw. I told her. Um, still see him, but not as frequently. I have a little bit more of a leash on it, so I can kind of use it sometimes, but I usually don't because it's not a
Uh,
comfortable thing. So
there's
is it
a graphotherapist, a graphologist.
graphologist? That's it.
Yay!
I'm
I wasn't
sure.
cartologist, but it's graphologist. I was.
That's a heart doctor. That
That's more me. No, that's
gives.
a cardiologist.
That's right. Trust me. I fortunately know I do too many of those.
Well,
So
I'm still strong over here. We're doing well.
I'm 53 and already had 2 heart attacks. So
Damn, dude, you have a lot of stress in your life, huh?
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I mean, I'm basically working 2 jobs, 3 if you count, the groups and all this stuff.
Mhm.
And it's funny with the groups. I had the Cryptid Wrangler. We
Mhm.
started off at 600 people, and I mean, these were like the best people: Adam Davies, Ronnie, Russell, just really good people.
Mhm.
And forgot where I was going with that.
You're basically going with it. I basically, I think you said, I think if I remember right, if I can glean and what we
Yeah,
talked
no,
about
no, yeah.
in the past, you were saying it got to be a large group, and there was a lot of like once
Oh
again
yes.
muckrakers, which then turned into being more stress.
Oh
So
yeah.
we're talking
Yeah.
about the stress, yeah.
Oh yeah. I got stress.
Oh, so your grandfather was a graphologist, uh huh. Coming
Yes,
back World
and
War
he
II, your
was
grandmother,
from the wealthiest families.
okay.
And then he was a prince too. I forgot about that. He was a prince, and they were married 4 or 5 years, and he died. So she married another prince that was not the same family. Um,
It's interesting.
so yeah. So she told me some of the stuff that she'd seen over in France during the war and stuff like that, because she was
Yeah.
doing nursing back there too. And it's not much different than what we see here. I mean, unfortunately, the U.S., as you know, we're the
Yeah.
battling buddies. So, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah, especially
uh,
with your job as well, what you do, you're a paramedic or at least a former paramedic, right?
yeah, former. I did that in South Central for 3 years, and uh, that's that's more than war, because you're only showing up to the people that are bleeding and dying, and they're usually
South Central,
kids.
what, LA?
South Central, yep,
Oh, yeah.
L.A.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you've seen all kind of, all right, man. Let's not try
Oh
to get,
yeah,
remember, this is YouTube, man. We can't say certain words
exactly.
because we are a free country. You know
Yeah, yeah, good
that.
point. Sort of, but yeah, no. What was I saying again? I can't even think
Yeah,
of it. I
you were talking
run
about
it
your
in.
grandmother. Sorry, buddy. Don't worry. You were talking about your grandmother and that she has special
Oh yeah,
abilities and that has skipped a generation. We kind of went off on a
it,
tangent. Yeah.
yeah. She explained it to me, and one of the things she said is, "Don't tell your mom."
Ooh,
Okay,
did she tell you why?
well, my mom and dad like to think they were the highest of Christians, which
Oh yeah,
they weren't.
that doesn't mix well. No.
Yeah, she was atheist before she turned Christian, before she passed away.
Okay.
Just a great, great lady, great grandma.
Well, a well
And
thought out
so,
woman. That's a well thought out person. That's a person
oh
who
yeah,
really put the test of her faith at the end. It
yeah,
just happened to be at the end. Doesn't matter if you at the
yeah,
end if you come to some type of truth within yourself and your belief in your God. And I think that's a very powerful thing and a very intelligent thing.
yeah. Well, thank you. I ended up doing. It's called different things, but um, basically they're about passing, and it's kind of one of those, I think they call it death walking, where you're next to them, and of course, my family, the way they are, they're messed up in their heads. They're wandering around the house saying, "Well, I want that, and you have this, so I get that." And I talk to my grandmother, and I'm like, "Hey, if you feel you need to go, go. I'll take care of everything here." Just gave her a quick of, I got this.
I
Yes,
did
I know
this
there's the three
same thing.
crying babies out front that are supposedly my uncle, aunt, and my mom.
Mm.
And so we kind of did that, and she was turned Christian. I think it was a couple days before she passed, and so that really started it for me with paranormal, and it just kind of
Yeah.
kept going and going.
Yeah, I mean, what could come going and going? Well, okay, so let's go. So, as being a paranormal researcher, you
Yes.
just what did you started like looking into it? I'm sure, and then maybe you got some type of equipment going on.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe dowsing rods. I don't know what you did. Some people do, some people don't. I am a believer in dowsing rods, especially when it comes to actually dowsing. I've used
That's
them.
right. Yeah.
I've used
Yeah.
them to. Okay, this is my. People have heard it before, but like I had to dig a well on my property, which you know about in the middle of the jungle
Yeah.
there. All right,
Yeah.
so I got some dowsing rods, right, and I literally just closed my eyes and walked around the best I could without stumbling and kill himself, or unenlivening myself. YouTube, you freaking
There you
fascist
go.
people there. Like I would just go and then it would cross, and then you can stomp on the ground, and the people the Mayans were telling me, you stomp on the ground and you say 10 meters, and then you would say 20 meters, and it would keep coming in. So 10 meters, 20 meters,
No kidding.
30 meters, right? And then it said when you say no, it said 40, it would go back. And then I would say,
Oh,
okay. Then I would go to another
30
place,
meters.
10 meters, 20 meters, and then it would stop, like be perfectly crossed at like 290s. I went 25, crossed over. I was like, this is 20 meters. I dug the well, brother,
Yeah.
19 and a half. Water
You beat
water
it.
pressure inside the well itself, the actual water pocket that I hit,
Yeah.
pushed up to 16 meters, which is what 16 times 3, what is that, whatever that is, 15 45 feet, 45
45.
45 feet. I have water at 45 feet, and the dowsing rods, and I literally would like, okay, mark them with some sticks, put an X on the ground right here, and then I would
Yeah.
walk away, and I would do in other places. I found another one that was pretty decent, but it was too close to the front, and I didn't want people to know what I have. So
Yeah.
to the edge of
Exactly.
the property, I was like, this is a good
Yeah.
one too. So I moved back there, swept all the way again, everything. It's really easy here with a lot of rocks and stuff. And,
Yeah.
then I was like, this is the same spot. Marked it, boom, hit it. I saved myself a ton of money, dude. So
Crazy how that works.
it is, isn't it? There's something weird about that's we love these mysteries, man. So
Yeah.
you
Oh
got your
yeah. That's what keeps me going, man.
so you got your dowsing
So
rods. What else? So what did you start doing? How did this start for you? I mean, you talked
I
to your
just
grandmother.
started researching it, and I got interested in it, and then for like 6 months I wasn't. I just couldn't. It was so much on my mind. It was more research than it was um more work than it was to see these six people, because you get real tired after you run into something like that, and they're not even looking at me. So there's obviously some sort of a, I don't know, crossover barrier where, what do they call it? I'm dead tonight. Um, the I can't even remember what it was, but I did that for a while. I got burnt out. I got burnt out on it,
20. So you
and
did it for 20 years. I mean, what did you do in these 20 years? Or
40
like
years,
4 years,
40
40 years.
F zero.
What were you doing in these 40 years? Did you have a group? Did
Yep,
what kind
had
of
a group.
experiences did you run into that were like, say, for example, that would be shocking to somebody
Yeah,
who doesn't do this? Well, give me a couple of instances, if you would, please.
there's, gosh, I don't know. We had done a couple of groups. We had done a couple of places, and we learned more about the instruments and the what we could prove, what we couldn't prove. And I would go in there hoping to talk to somebody. Um, I've only had that once or twice. Intelligent haunting. non-intelligent hauntings. The
Right.
difference in the two, and with them facing away from me, in that corner of that gate,
It opens right there for you.
that was it. Yeah, it's kind of one of those weird things where
And
you're like marked. You know what I mean?
what do you mean by getting burnt out on it? Became too much for you to psychologically like hold on to and be in a solid
Yeah.
state of mind to do it in, like, say, at least a semi-professional scientific way, which I know is so many people right now, their heads
Pseudoscience.
about to blow off the top of their shoulders. What I'm saying,
Yep.
people, is that he's I believe, if I'm, once again, if I could speak for you, that he's in good faith, realizing that, you know what, this is not for me because I'm too emotionally involved.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've actually been looking for that to the point where it's like, oh shit, that's right.
Oh yeah, searching for words sometimes
Yeah.
is a mother, dude.
Well, no, I was just, for 40 years it's been, I'm like, my God, because I'm 53 this year. So when I was at 13, then I got interested in it, and then I was hanging out with the wrong people, and
yeah, there's a lot of people who, especially, there's some people, man, I don't know what it is. They're so weird. It's just like, dude, I mean, some people are in it for the wrong reasons. Some people, it's their everything. And it's like, you have, I believe, some people, I understand that it's just I have to, I get that. But there's also a way of going about that I have to, without kind of like putting down other people and stepping on other people's heads as well.
Yes.
I'm the person that needs you need to have some type of healthy balance. That's why I am like on this podcast. People know that I do not do a lot of social media because it drives me insane. I just
I hear you.
You know what I'm talking about. Running so many YouTube groups. How many videos do you get sent to you every day?
Oh God,
enough. Let's put it that way.
In the U.S. or from other countries?
There you go. Fair enough. That's a great way to describe that. And
I've got 14 other countries.
Yeah, there'll be people like, Tom.
Yeah,
I know you're into this stuff. What do you think about this? And it's like, man, I love you, bro. I'm making tuna casserole, dude. I got shit to do. Or, hey, you need to make videos every day for TikTok. I can't do that, dude. I can't.
There was no social media back then.
I'll build it. No, I'm talking about, we're going to get into what you're doing now, of course, but I'm just saying that rigor. I'm talking to Rye from the Codegas, and he's like, man, it's getting too much for me too, bro. I'm going to have to eventually hire someone to do it. I'm like, well, I guess that's a good thing. I just don't want to.
Right.
I just,
I'm the same way.
It's another full-time job, and I just can't. And I go, I told you that at the beginning because we started out. So I told you at the beginning, I can't do that. Yeah, I'll do some.
It'll drive you crazy for sure.
Absolutely.
Thank God I have, like Pam and Larry, to be able to
wonderful Pam Stefanich. Hi, Pam.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
The best.
Love to her and her husband. That's
we'll keep that as private. But he's going through some stuff. Well, shout out to him. You know who you are, buddy. Your name is very similar to mine.
Sweetheart too.
The best. They helped me out when I needed it. And I was in a time of need. I wasn't doing well with financially, and they were like, "Oh, you got to pay for this podcast thing." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I got to figure out what I got you."
Yeah.
That's Pam Stefanich. Not that I'm talking about the financial thing of actually paying for the software.
She's
incredible. She's helped out many others too. Many others, not just me. Many.
That's why I owe it to all these other admins and stuff that when I'm in the field or I'm researching for my book or something like that, they take over, and they've been with me long enough to where they know, okay, this is where it ends. If I don't care who they are, if they say something like this, they're gone. Yeah. And Larry ended up doing a lot of warning them but at first. But after we had the 600 people for about a year, I was scheduled to have 2 surgeries, 1 neck and 1 back surgery, fusion surgeries. And I got ADD. There's no way in hell I can sit around and heal without doing anything.
I don't mean to laugh, but I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's what that is. I thought you were just nervous. I was like, what is going on over here? That's what the hell that is. All right, buddy. Shit, I love you, man. Exactly. We're good. I was like, was like, why is he having a hard time holding on to a thread here? All right, shit,
Oh,
I'll help you.
my
I think I got
even
something too.
thoughts.
I'm on the
Yeah.
spectrum somewhere, brother. I don't know. I probably have Asperger's
Yeah.
or some shit. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I mean, people deal with me and I deal with them and we just move on with life. All right, I got you, dude.
Yeah.
Shit. Walk with me. What's the name of that song from Lamb of God? Walk with me in hell. I got you.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Wear something light.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like, yeah, you don't want to bring an
You
air
know what's
conditioner.
funny?
That's what I'm bringing to hell, an air conditioner.
There you go. Then you'll end up being part of the raining party over there with everybody he's got.
Yeah,
But
this guy is awesome. He has an air conditioner.
exactly right.
Same thing for sweatshops.
He knew he was coming.
That's old Mitch Hedberg shirt. I got a Mitch Hedberg joke. He goes, I have a great idea for sweatshops. Air conditioning.
I just heard something about that too the other day, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't know if
like
I don't know if the carrier man will do maintenance in hell, but whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you get burnt out on this, and then what got you into like, okay, I don't want to do this. I need to shift my focus to these strange and unusual, for lack of a better word, things that are being seen by multiple people. Not only in the forest. People think that it's only in the forest. It's not, bro. It's a lot of times it's like, in my backyard, down the street, wherever. Yeah. So what got you into that?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go into that. So what kind of encounters have you had with these, quote unquote cryptids?
It's weird because twice a year I was driving up to the Sierras to go see if
the Sierras. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Sierras, Sierra Nevada, and hoping to talk to the locals or somebody else that knew where Bigfoot was, so that I would go out there and look, and then I could also fish too.
There you go, 2 birds, 1 stone. Loving it.
Yeah, no kidding, right? That was until I was back home and I heard this guy on a podcast named Matt Harvey. I'm sure many of you know.
And that's the rest of the story. That guy, right? Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And I heard him on a podcast, and he said, "Oh my gosh, Black Star Canyon, you've got 8 to 10 different Sasquatch back there." And I'm like, oh, wouldn't that have been nice if it was right down the street from my house, that Black Star Canyon? And then he said, "Oh yes, and they drink and fish out of the Irvine Lake," and I just about lost it.
Oh, wow.
15, 20 minutes away from my house, and I'm driving 7 hours all the way out there on my vacation. Finding a place.
That's life, dude. It's like you're looking for your car keys all over the house, and they're like in your hand.
I know. Yeah,
like
Unfortunately, I know that I'm a little too much.
That's me, dude, for sure. That's when I'm building something, that's half of the time. Where's the damn tool I just had in my hand?
Yep. Yeah. That's why I have 2 and 3 different of the same tools.
Yeah. You have it in strategic locations throughout the house. I'm with you, buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, shout out to DeWalt if you want to.
We are sponsored by DeWalt, sure.
Exactly.
You want to make your tree stand that you can see that Bigfoot better? Good. You get yourself a power drill. Come on.
Exactly, right? But I mean, I've had one DeWalt tool where I've got everything, because I do carpentry and construction, and then I hang signs and stuff for
right. You're telling me that. Wow.
McDonald buildings, stuff like that, all over. And I have never had one problem. I've dropped those things on the ground, bounced, cracked the bit, everything. Never had a problem with it. Always worked. Anyways.
So this canyon's close by your house?
Oh yeah. Black Star Canyon. In fact, we still are gonna have a documentary we film out there. Oh God. Hopefully I get Ronnie coming. Russell's gonna be there. 4 or 5 other big wigs. Biko, he's gonna be there. In fact, when I was at Crypticon this last year, I met Biko at the bar, and
I At the bar,
kind
what
of
are you?
hit it
What are you
off.
drinking alcohol? You're supposed to be. You're
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
be an example for the children, man. What are you doing?
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well,
I don't mean to
after
sidetrack.
spending 5 days in the pouring rain to do the first documentary in the Daniel Boone National Forest
Yeah.
with yeah,
Oh, you went
it
to the
was
Daniel Boone. Oh, the one in was that Indiana, right?
no, we're in Kentucky. It was in Kentucky with Paul
Okay.
Chafin. Paul
Okay.
Chafin is another guy you need to have on.
Oh, I got a whole
He and
list,
I.
dude. I still got that list you wrote
Oh
me, man.
yeah,
I'm burning through as I can. As I can. Remember,
yeah.
we're talking about how much work we have to do. I got a list here
Oh
somewhere.
yeah.
You told me.
Trust
Oh,
me.
here it is. So I got Scott Rush, Paul Chafin, Ryan
Yep.
Galinsky, Adam Davies, Simeon Hine, Josh Gates,
Golombeski.
Matt Harvey. Okay.
Yeah.
Tom Winterton, Cindy Sapp, and Brian Dragon, something like that.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, you just kept
We're waiting to
firing
hear
out
back from
names.
them.
I was so
Yeah.
busy when you had
Oh
me
my
write this
God,
list
man!
down. I got it, dude. I got
You
you.
wouldn't believe I've got like I write real small,
Oh,
but
we call that roach writing.
you can't.
Yeah, nope, can't see it.
Anyways,
Anyhow,
I've got 4 pages of those from people
oh
I've
my
just
God, dude.
met over the years, got
Yeah,
to be friends with.
OCD coming through. There it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
See, you're proving it.
Fortunately,
Thanks, man. Hey,
it doesn't matter how long that list is because if you don't get a chance to get to it,
what does it matter, right? Yeah.
I'm
What does it
still
matter?
chasing people down the week of.
All right, so you're planning on going out there to
Oh yeah,
the canyon. So you went
yeah.
out there. Okay,
Black
so
Star Canyon.
you recognize that Black Star Canyon is close to your house, so you went out there. I'd imagine.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay,
actually
and
did a podcast with Matt, and I thought he was lying. He's not lying.
all right,
He's the
all
guy
right.
I go to if I've got a question. So,
So what happened when you went out there? What happened?
well, I've gone out there a couple times by myself, and it's been really weird. And you're not supposed to. Hi, can I help you? I'm on a podcast. Okay, we're going to be on your podcast.
All right, what's up, doggy?
But
What up? What up, dog?
yeah, exactly right.
I could not resist. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. A little chihuahua. Yeah, no. And the more I talk to Matt about it, do not step on that keyboard. The more I talk to Matt about it, about the paranormal, it's the most paranormal hotspot in California.
Okay.
So there's that. There's UFOs out there that are crazy. You can actually hear these Bigfoot late at night running between trees, and they're staring straight at you. And so it was amazing. So I was trying to get him to come out here, and with Matt, he moved to Texas, so it's harder to do unless he's coming out here.
Right.
So that's why we kind of rescheduled it back a bit and went with Lexington or Daniel Boone, the dog hunting and the dog man. And so we did that first, and I've never seen so many problems. I mean, I was checking the batteries, I was checking my camcorders, I had everything ready in the hotel room. The night before, I checked 15 minutes before we went. We'd go all the way down there, no batteries on anything. Okay. No GoPros, and the only thing we could get it on was our phones. And we've got a couple of cool things, and I'll send them over to you. And it was incredible.
What did you get? What did you get? People want to know what you got, man. Tell me what you got. That way they know. I'm sure it's up on your over on your page. Tell me what you collected, man. What did you see?
The first one, it was weird because the first minute we went into the park, past the sign, we saw nothing. We heard some stuff, but first minute in, there's one 30 feet in a tree. So, I mean, Paul knows his stuff, and I can talk to him, and we'll bounce ideas off each other, and it just gets deep. I mean, even into religion and what you would say if if Dogman was attacking you,
So you've seen a dog man 30 feet up a tree.
There is a picture of one. It's very faded,
Yeah.
but it's one of the best ones that we've got.
So what, walk me through that, man. You got to walk me through the experience, bro. So what happened?
Yeah, it was great. I loved it because it was raining, but it was, semi-warm. So walking around there, and the Danny Boone is just incredibly beautiful with all the caves and everything. And it just felt right. And he was on, well, maybe he wasn't on as much edge. I went out there without a care in the world. Not even, I'm thinking, hey, we're going to find one. If I could pin it down and shoot it right there. But we did get some pictures. And we didn't get a chance to do much more because I was at CryptidCon that weekend. And so this next documentary we're going to do is the LBL. So we're going to go down there, and Martin and Daryl, Mike Smith, all these guys are
the whole crew
going to be down there with us. So, and so we're going to do that instead. And there's nothing but problems
I might be a bit of a pest on this, but I gotta ask you. You walked in.
I don't go on many podcasts, by the way.
You walked in.
Yeah.
A minute past the sign, and you took a picture up the tree because
this was just panning with phones.
Oh, you were just like just snap.
Yeah. It was just a video. It was just a quick video. The thing is, I think we both did pictures and video on it.
Okay.
But we're limited with
the technology that you could use. Right.
Yeah.
And was there anything? Did you sense anything? Was there anything heard? Was there any?
I did sense stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I would figure that would kind of lend itself from what you experienced when you were younger to this. What did you sense? What did you feel?
It was weird because, and I hear everybody say this, but it seemed more crazy that I could feel them staring at us everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And you would look in that direction. Paul had a monocular on it, so he's checking real small, and I'm just loving it out there. And I got this weird hairs on the back of my neck, which aren't much for me because that's the way things are in life anymore.
Okay.
And see, we didn't know that we caught anything at first because we were doing that 5 days in the rain, racing back and forth, only using the phones, downloading stuff from the phones. But I have a feeling that they can get into recording equipment, batteries, all that stuff. That's all been proven. But yeah, it was just it was a cool feeling. And
a cool feeling in what sense? A cool feeling that like there's something here. I can't put my finger on it. I want to know what it is. So it's exciting, but scary at the same time, kind of.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, and everybody's seen Dogman and Bigfoot. I've seen a video on Bigfoot from a guy who gave it to me, and this is the real deal. And I said, oh my gosh, this is not even what half the people post on Facebook and all this stuff.
Right.
And so it was really
shows cool. A lot of trust.
Yeah. And I got a picture of Dogman, and it's similar, but there's so many variables on them.
Yes. Jody Cook was very adamant about that.
Oh, yeah.
And we went through it. I think we pulled it up last time in the show where it was like the 5 types that are now.
There was 7, but I think 2 of the types are misidentified
or slight variations of
exactly. Ears, or
the face, or
Doberman ears.
They also say they'll say it's reversed knees, but it's just the knee of it, and then they'll have the standing up on
it.
So you're basically you are starting to show you're kind of collecting things, getting things together. You've had some experiences that made you go, there's something out there, and you want to go start looking for it.
I was charged, man. And I mean, I'm supposed to have neck and back fusion more. So I knew I was going to be hurting getting out there. But you know what? Once I got out there, man, I felt nothing. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
kept
the
going.
adrenaline went through there. I
Oh
got you.
yeah. Oh yeah.
All
I
right.
was ready, man. Nothing, nothing that we caught. And I didn't even know until I got back from Kentucky that he had already found stuff. I'm just going,
Okay.
oh my gosh. But yeah, no, I mean, that was a blast and I loved it.
Oh, so
I'm
this is
looking
what
forward to
this is
doing
your
it again.
passion. All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you've
man.
you've experienced some things, you want to dig into it more, and
Yeah,
you're just trying to expand your horizons and come on shows and just kind of get some groundswell
yeah, yeah.
into the Cryptid Wrangler world. That's what you're
Oh
telling
yeah.
people. Come on over, check it out. We got some things coming up. That's what's going on.
Exactly.
All right, dude. All right, that's cool shit.
That's oh my gosh, man. I wish I could post some of this stuff too. But kind of I'm keeping some of it for the documentary. I'm not sure if we're going to do a Daniel Boone LBL half and half, just to have as much content as we possibly can or use.
Mm.
So
Yeah, the LDL
yeah,
is such a strange place. I mean, I've learned about it in passing, like maybe in history
yeah,
class in high school or something, right? You know, you just kind
yeah.
of, or you. I'm more of a cartolo or whatever the map person. I really enjoyed it. I like
Oh no,
looking at
you're
what's that shit called where you look at the light pollution map so I can see where to put my telescope and stuff. I'm a dork. I love that kind of stuff.
oh
So I'm passing through and you see this dark area on the map and you're like, what's that? And I go, oh, that's the land between the lakes. Okay, moving on. And then you start talking to people like Daryl Denton, who came on like my 4th episode ever, who was me and he's a great friend of mine.
he is a good guy.
He's the sweetheart, huge.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, he's tough.
6'3". I'm 6'3", and he towers over me. I think he's 6'6". He's a big guy.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, and he had the kind of like the same experience you had with your grandmother. With him was
Yeah.
the wood booger when he was hunting.
Yeah.
That story
he's
is
had
crazy, man.
tons of encounters.
Oh yeah, dude. Him and Martin Groves, man, they're like best buds.
Oh yeah,
and they go out there and just the shit that they run into with the possum one that we talked about.
exactly. Uh-oh.
So go back and check it out, guys. These are all my shows here. But he was the one where he was like he ran back after the simple past. I'm a tutor. You think I would know this? I ran back after seeing this thing after being up on his tree stand overlooking a creek and just jumped out of there. Right? Yeah. Ran back, ripped his pants, slammed the door. Grandfather,
Grandpa,
90 years, 90 years old. What's wrong with you, boy? Like, oh yeah, I saw a monster. A monster. What'd you see? And he told him. He goes, hey, yeah, that's a wood booger. I see him all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, Daryl, wait a second. He's so nonchalant about it. And that's probably the same thing you have with your grandmother, right? Where she's just like, hey,
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's like you go to Walmart.
She's like, well, you're gonna see this, you're gonna see that. And I'm like, not sure I'm up for that, Yeah. And then it was kind of gradual and then got into it. And
it's a thing like where sometimes there's gifts given to you that you just don't want, or it kind of goes with that saying, be careful with what you ask, you just might get it.
Exactly.
But you didn't ask for it and got it anyway.
that's about how my life goes.
but it's okay, man. If you ever want to talk to me about stuff, like for real, like real shit, like now we're on the camera and stuff like that, dude, we can talk about anything you want. I know you're a Christian and I'm not. And
that's all right. We got more in common than that.
No, we got a lot. I'm definitely spiritual, whatever you want to call it, and believe in God and all that. And before I sit down, I kind of close my eyes and give thanks and be like, hey man, I get to eat today. That's awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and the more I do that, the more I find positive vibes coming back to me, dude. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick with this because this works.
Yeah,
it works.
Yeah, and I noticed that too. You just wake up and your mind is just wide open, and I go to bed at 7 at night, and I'm up at 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning till 7, sometimes 8 is when I'm doing my research for the book, documentary notes.
Why don't you take
so
your ass and go to bed? Take your ass and go to bed. Go to bed at like 11. Do your research after you eat your hamburger helper. Do your research and then go to bed at like 11, and then like you can get up and go, the best part of waking up, and whatever. That's an old commercial. But drink a coffee and enjoy your life, dude. You're one of those guys.
Oh yeah.
I can't, dude. Do not contact me at that time in the morning. You will not reach me, bro. I am busy looking for cracks in my eyelids, dude.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a buddy that I work with across the street. I'm like, Hey, are you up? No. Okay. So call me when you're done.
No.
But,
He says no. Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like that too.
My
No.
problem is a lot of my friends are in Europe, so they start cracking
Oh,
jokes.
yeah.
I have my comedian friends. I start, hey, did you see this new? Will Smith's son had that house on his head one time. There was a picture of Will Smith's house. He goes, "Did you see
Yeah.
that shit?" And I'm like, dude,
Oh, yeah. That was.
dude, the only reason I'm up is because I had to pee, dude. What is this about? And I tell you, so I have to turn off my phone all the way off. Like right now, dude, my
Yeah.
phone is never, because during the show, people will send me videos and a beep beep, and I can't even have a
Yeah.
conversation. You know what I mean? So I
Oh,
have
yeah.
to parse all those in my own way. Yeah. So this research has just become a fascination of yours because the research and what you're doing and what you plan on doing is a culmination of the gifts that you were naturally given or have, or however the wording you choose to use.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're trying to
yeah,
funnel
definitely.
that into an understanding of the reality that most people choose not to accept, don't want to accept, or are afraid to admit is real.
More afraid to admit than just about
I think
anything
so.
else.
I love it. I love it. There's a part of me that, because my girlfriend, my woman is she's Catholic, dude. She goes, Tom, I'm gonna have a preacher come over and bless the house. Are you gonna be here? I go, I don't want to be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She goes, but I
You
want
need
you
to
to be here. She's like, but I want you to be here. I'm like, God damn it. Well, I'm not even Christian. She goes, I know, but it means something to me. Like,
Yeah.
okay. It's just like the wedding thing. Like, come to this
Yeah.
wedding. I don't know these people.
Yeah. No. My wife's atheist too. So
Oh yeah,
kind
it's
of.
I was
Oh
atheist.
yeah.
I'm not atheist now, dude. I was an atheist. It's
Oh,
just that people, when you get married, your close friends definitely want to come to your wedding. Okay, that's fine.
yeah.
But those people that they're bringing with them, unless you're close, they might go there because they're sweet. But I'm a sweet person too. I don't know you that much, and
Yeah.
especially too the other day, it was what was it? Shit. Well, we hit 104 degrees, and she's like, "Oh, put on these long pants, dress shoes, and shit." And let's go out there. And an hour later, I'm completely soaked through sweat. I mean, like this dude,
So-
like this.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm like, I'm out of here, babe. She's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, dude, you're sweating
Melting.
too.
I'm
She's got
melting, damn it.
I'm like your makeup and lipstick's melting off your face. What do you think's happening to me down below? there's no makeup down there, but you know what I mean.
Us white folks, you know.
Yes. Every time I walk,
Yes.
when I worked in the roofs here, man, like I'd be out there working, and the Mexican people look at me like, look at this crazy motherfucker up there on the roof.
Exactly.
And the Mexican dudes, like, they put like a shirt over their head, you know what I mean, to keep the sun off.
Yes.
Long
Yeah.
sleeve shirt.
He does that.
Pants. I'm like, I can't do that. I will be dead out this mug. I don't know how they do it. They're incredible.
And we're at 102 out here, and we're installing signs in LA,
Oh,
and we're
dude.
getting
All
up
right.
there at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock because it's cooler.
Right.
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 So yeah, it's we've been to LA a lot lately. New signs and stuff like that just to install. But yeah, 102. And we were feeling it, and that was 11. I think we were there till almost 1. And then you've got an hour drive on the freeway. So it's
but the thing is that people don't realize is like I've never been to LA and I don't intend on going ever.
oh yeah,
It's just not my thing. I don't like big cities.
very smart.
Yeah, I'm here in the freaking jungle, dude. So it's 104
Yep.
and the humidity's 80%.
Yeah,
I
see,
mean,
it
the
wasn't that bad,
flies
thank God.
just stick to you, bro. You come back looking like an air filter from the carrier, man. There you go. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Huh? Look at him.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
me bringing,
definitely. Man.
I could bring stuff back. Look at that.
I've got 2 or 3 shirts that go through. Yeah, oh, I hear you, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, when people come over to your podcast, what are they going to see, man? You interviewing people? How's this working?
Yeah, we've had some really great people. You know, Daryl, like you had said, Daryl, and we've had Martin in the chat. Mike
in the
Smith
chat.
is another guy.
Okay, yeah.
Because he really doesn't do podcasts.
You also had on Bruce Brown, didn't you? Didn't you have on Bruce Brown?
Yeah, we had Bruce Brown on too. Yeah,
Brown.
he was another one that was just awesome.
Yeah, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Go check out Daniels, and when you go check out Daniels, I got I think 3 episodes with Bruce Brown. He's just like,
yeah,
he's got his American flag behind him now, and his cop uniform, and his retired cop uniform on the other side. He's like, yeah, man, this is what I saw.
The coolest
and
guy,
it's so straight, direct, and
oh yeah,
it's so nonchalant, because he, being like a paramedic, you've seen everything, and him
Oh
being
yeah,
a police officer for God
he's
knows how
seen
many
it all
years.
too.
Exactly. And so he's just like, yeah, dude, I've seen a Bigfoot one time. A police, what was it? One of the police, it was a bus driver who talked to the school board or whatever, or the principal of the school, and said, yeah, every morning at this time, around this time when I pick up the kids at this bus stop, there's a freaking bear that runs across the road, and I don't want the kids to have issues. So they called the police to go out there and look at it. He goes, yeah, man, it was a Sasquatch. I've seen it, dude. You're just like, or one time he got called to a location where somebody hit a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
He's seen it. The guy was in the car. The car is all mangled. The guy's okay. He's just like, what did I see? He goes over. This thing is 20 feet off the road. Both legs are broken at the shins. This thing on the ground, just kind of all messed up. Men in black show up. Blacked out windows. Yeah, there's nothing more to see here. He has to leave. He goes like 2 weeks later to go back and check the police report just to make sure everything is right. No report. No nothing.
Nope.
And he couldn't come forward until now because he's retired. I think it was the second show he was on was this one or mine. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think it was. Well, he had done one with Daryl and Ron Moorhead, and that's where I had seen him. And
yes, that was I had him before that on. Yeah. I remember that.
There's so many people out there that a lot of podcasters won't even bother trying,
No.
I had Dr. Simeon Hine, and I saw his name on was it Beyond Skinwalker Ranch? And it was Bradshaw Ranch.
Okay,
So there's two guys that have done after the Skinwalker are out there, and I saw his name and I thought, hey, that'd be kind of cool to have him on a podcast. I sent it to him, messaged him. I heard back in about an hour. He said, I can't do it right now, but I can do it then. And then he gave me this date, and I sold. And just the coolest guy. I mean, he knows UFOs, he knows paranormal, he knows cryptids. I mean, he's got it all.
Yeah,
and
it's weird. Like I don't know how I got a hold of Randy Bauer. Randy Bauer is the Skinwalker Ranch of the North. It's in Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, he's a power lifter. Hey, shout out Randy. He fucking won his division, bro. Got back and did, I think, 3 months, lost a bunch of weight, some shit, some craziness, and won it again. Like he's 60 something. The dude is a fucking machine.
60?
Yeah, he's up in age. The coolest guy you ever meet. And he's like, hey, I had over Doug Highcheck from the Monster Quest. You want to talk to him? Just invite him. I'll tell him. I got a fucking Doug Highcheck comes on because and now this dude's over doing powerlifting. Like the people you meet, man, and doing what we do, right? A lot of people think it's a bunch of because of the demographics of the United States, we have a lot of people who are basically Southern guys, what the word is rednecks, which is an actual freedom fighter. Look up the Battle of Blair Mountain if you want to know what that really means. What a redneck really means. They're freedom fighters against basically a company that like a coal mining company, and they were like, you can only buy stuff at this our store, which so they give you, instead of money, they give you script, right? This money, then you would basically work for free. They freaking stormed the mountains with their World War I rifles, because back then you can bring them home with you. They actually had a fight with the company. They brought in like mercenaries to fight against the people. The people fought against them, and they wore red scarves around their necks so they can differentiate between them as they stormed the company up on top of the mountain. That's where redneck comes from. But these people, so when people hear people talk that way, they automatically want to assume that they're not as intelligent as the rest of us, which is some kind of weird racial cultural thing that we have in America. But these people are the salt of the earth.
True.
And it's awesome. And they're great. Americana pure, dude. I love it.
Oh yeah, definitely. You've got so it's just been really cool knowing all these people, kind of
getting to know dude.
Being able to talk with them and ask them questions and whatnot. I'm still waiting for my neck and back surgery.
Well, dude, I just got the VA to actually finally give me the thumbs up on some disability, dude. It took me 3 years. I fought him for 3 years, and we're gonna see how much they give me for this part. For this part, remember I was telling you about a little bit as from the Coast folk.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a little messed up. You're in the former
Oh
military
yeah,
too?
yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah,
What branch of service
definitely.
were you at? Army? Where you in?
No, I didn't serve. I'm sorry. I've got
Oh,
PTSD.
from the yeah, of course, brother.
Yeah,
Oh, I
from
thought you
a
were in the
lot of
military.
things.
Oh yeah, dude. Of course, brother. But
Uh,
imagine being in a place where there's bunkers right outside, next to a
yeah,
Pizza Hut or a Burger King, and then across the way they're blowing up munitions that they found when they were doing their mine sweeping and stuff. So
yeah,
you'd be in the middle of the night trying to sleep, boom, and you're like, "Fuck, is it
yeah,
now?" And you want to run out to the thing. I did not know it was affecting me the way it did until like 2 years after leaving the service. I'm like, wait a minute, something is fucking wrong with me, dude.
yeah.
And
I'm coming back different.
I didn't know it, dude. And being in the German system, you have like
Yeah,
healthcare, so I just went that way. And then when I got to Mexico, I was like, okay, I still need to go see people and talk to people.
yeah,
And my friend who is an Army vet, he was like, yeah, why don't you fucking contact the VA? And I was like, oh shit, I never even considered that. And I
yeah.
finally also found out that I got my what do they call it, honorable discharge. I've been waiting for that information for 20 years. I did
Oh,
not know I had it. So that made me cry a little bit.
oh.
I'll admit it. I don't care.
I don't blame you, man.
I'm a man.
That's a that's a good chunk of your life too, man.
It's a long time, man, to sit there and just
Yeah,
be like, I just want like when you do something like, like I'll say it for the rest of the world, man, doing what you did, man, we appreciate that, bro. You know what I mean?
oh,
It's
I
it's a
oh, I
hard
can't
it's a hard
imagine.
damn job, man. It's a hard fucking
It
job, bro.
it was it was tough, and it was mostly kids. That's
Mm.
what really got me.
Yeah, god damn
Is,
it, dude.
is and it's
Yeah, it's
having some
it's
kid.
different. It's different, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and I worked at King Drew Hospital too, which is right there in Compton, and uh, we had a 14-year-old kid that shot
Right.
another kid,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
if that
I might have to take
child
that
didn't
out.
pass, yeah, if that child didn't pass, you're not in the gang. So he
Yeah,
was.
god damn it, dude.
Oh yeah, oh
We
yeah,
got there's a thing, man. We got to go back to common sense in this in the
yeah,
world, and just
yeah. We all think
like
we're too good for everything else. No,
it's
it's
a thing.
stay simple.
There's a thing of like when there's too many people together in a city, people start losing their value. It's not like a
Yeah,
small communities. We got these big communities, so people are just like something that's in the way, and I got to go somewhere. And
yeah,
we got to get
yeah.
past that line or that way of thinking, and get back in the woods and look for cryptids, man. I really
Oh yeah.
appreciate that you came on today, man. We're gonna
Oh,
get people
anytime.
go over to his channel, guys. As you can see, he's one of the sweetest, most kindest, realest person in the world.
Jeez.
Always ups everybody else except for himself. When he first started the podcast, I don't like
Uh, Thank you guys.
I enjoy the nobody kind of thing, but at the same time, you are somebody, and
Oh,
I really appreciate that you came on the show, man.
I'm happy to be on here, man. In fact, like I'd love to have you on again. So
Well,
we had so much fun that night. It was kind of like
yeah, I had a couple beers in me. I
snap
was good.
out of what a normal podcast is. So it was kind of cool to with all your topics and all the
Yeah,
stuff
dude.
that I learned. It was really cool.
One
It
more
was
time,
really
man.
cool.
Where can people find you, man? Where can they find the podcast? Where can they find the Cryptid Wrangler, dude?
The Cryptid Wrangler podcast is our first. It's Friday nights. We do it at 5 o'clock. We're having Jason Kenzie on, another great
Oh yeah,
guest.
yeah. I had him on.
Oh
He's
yeah,
great. He's from
good guy.
Australia, right?
British
Oh,
Columbia, but his show is all over the world. So, and the Cryptid Wrangler, if you start there, you'll be able to find all the other Wrangler channels after it.
There you go,
If
buddy.
you just look up Wrangler, all of it pops up, and we got 5 different groups now. So
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. I got a book that I went back to working on.
good. Oh man,
Yeah,
you're in front of me, dude.
cynocephaly. Yeah, cynocephaly is dogman, but it's been around between 7 to 10,000 years, and
Oh, you're the one of those.
they're in the
Oh, I know who you
Bible.
are. All
Oh
right.
yeah, oh
Well,
yeah. That's how I did
I'm kind
the
of hoping
history
that
of
when
it.
you do go, my friend, yeah, the Bible. Yeah, I just had someone who she's a paranormal writer, and she was talking about how she think
Oh yeah.
that was it Cain? She thinks that Cain is the original vampire, and that it was done by the mark of Cain when he went out into. Remember, he got sent out with the mark of Cain to
Yeah,
protect
yeah.
him. She's like, against who? There's nobody out there, and she thinks it was Lilith.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lilith.
dude, that was that one. Dude, that was. Check it out, guys. It was 2 or 3 back.
Freaky. Yeah, it's creepy stuff, man. But This is our world. You know, I've got buddies that say, what the hell are you doing? You know, and I said, podcast, documentary, and they're all, but this stuff doesn't exist. And I said, well, why don't you come out to Black Star Canyon for a night? Hell no. Well, why not? I don't know what's out there. And I'm like, then shut up.
Yeah, either do we, but we think there's this out there. Exactly.
We know it's out there.
Oh, we know it. We don't know what's out there that night. We know it's there, but either do we, and there might be some variation or something, some new information that we put into the I guess you would say into the community or into the ether, in which people can say, I've had that too, and make these connections. And not and try to expand our knowledge upon something that science is like, it doesn't exist because it's not in my textbook over here. Did you see that, Professor? Yeah, I didn't. The
government never said anything about them, so they're really not real.
You know, it wasn't on TV. Therefore, McDonald's doesn't have a clown. You know, so come on, dude. You know. Oh, dude, Volkswagen.
That's another one.
That was connected, bro. That V&W was connected when I was a kid. It's never happened. Yeah. Ed McMahon did do that. Yeah, the Publishers Clearinghouse. Yeah,
there's a ton of them, man.
18 van was black with a red stripe, not silver and black with a red stripe in between. I'm sorry, bro.
You're right. You're right. I remember. Yeah, definitely. And they all had M16s, but they were all like chromed out and everything.
Yeah, dude, it's like just such a silly show, but I love them, man. Dude. Yeah. This has been fantastic, and all the best to your show, guy. All right,
perfect. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Hope you guys enjoyed that one.
Ask me questions. Everybody else in the world does, so I'll answer them.
Fair enough. We are the eyes. We are aware. Love you all, and have yourself a wonderful day, night, or wherever you watching this podcast. Out.